In the past year and a half, I've built over 200 unnecessary inventions using a whole slew of tools. But you know what I really suck at? Woodworking. So you know what we're gonna do today? Woodworking. Let me show you why. I got myself a whole bunch of tools. So as you can clearly see, the fantastic people over at Works sent me a whole collection of their tools. And I've got the perfect project for it. Let me tell you reason number 2. The guys over at the Modern Maker podcast are holding a desk building competition. And if you don't know the Modern Maker podcast, it's hosted by Mike Montgomery, Ben Ueda, and Chris Salamoni. And since so many people are working from home today, we are going to build a desk that flips over and is also a bed. So maybe midday you want to take a quick cat nap, close your computer, flip the desk, and take a nap on the bed on the other side. But I'm not gonna only be using woodworking tools. I did 3D print a few different brackets that we're gonna use within the design. So kind of mixing traditional woodworking with some 3D printed designs that I came up with to make a brand new table, desk, bed thing of the future. So let's get started. I designed and 3D printed this little bracket that uses an eye hex bolt, and it's gonna go on each corner of the desk. And this is gonna be the locking and unlocking mechanism when we wanna flip the desk over. So let's get these 4 brackets attached to each one of the corners and get the framing all cut and set up for the inside of our desk. Okay, we've got the base frame of the desktop all put together. I finished up the entire frame, and I also added in the hex bolt lock system with the 3D printed parts. I also designed extra screw holes so that I could secure these pieces into the side 1x2s. So now let us get the other half of the wood attached to the top of here, and then we can get our legs situated. I am getting tired of doing this and I need a nap, so let's do that. Now that we have the top piece finished and sanded up nice and smooth, it's time to move on over to the sides. I went ahead and cut this 1-inch hole for the iron pipe, and I also cut these little notches using a 3/4 of an inch drill bit and a jigsaw. And this is where we're gonna add another 3D printed part that I put together. So I created this little bracket that's gonna help clean up all those little janky edges that I had and hopefully give a little bit extra security, because this is gonna be where the locking mechanism goes for that eye bolt. And I also 3D printed this little circle that's the exact size of the iron pipe, so that should fit in perfectly. All we need to do now is combine the top portion with these 2 side pieces, and then we can start working on the mattress that's gonna go on the bottom side or top side of the desk, depending on if you're sleeping or if you're working. So let's get into it. I should hopefully be able to just get the iron pipe into here. Maybe. Okay, there we go. And now I need to slide it through the top portion and into the other side. Let's see how that goes. I'm sure this would be a whole lot easier with another person. Okay, I think we're in. Oh yeah, we're in. The rod should be coming out of the other side. There it is, of the other side. Okay, now we just gotta get the other side onto here. We have a desk that's standing. Definitely a little bit wobbly though. And here's where we've come across another part that I've 3D printed for this project. So here we have a nice little knob with a hex bolt inside, so this guy can spin right onto here and tighten up, so that you hopefully have the pressure you need to keep this thing together. As you can tell, this thing is still a little bit wobbly, but I 3D printed another part, and this is gonna hold an 1.5-inch dowel along the bottom of the 2 sides that hopefully gives it a little bit more stability. So let's go ahead and install that now. Okay, the crossbar is in. It screws in on each side, on the outside here, and then on the other side, we've got 4 screws that attach into this bracket that give it a little bit extra stability. I also 3D printed this little cover for the iron pipe, so it can act as like a hook. Goes in with all the color scheme of this. Maybe you can hang your bag on one side, maybe hang a pillow on the other. Working side, sleeping side. But now the only thing left that we have to do is put together the mattress, which you can see right there behind me. And you are probably wondering how comfortable this thing is to sleep on. You know, it's sort of for a cat nap, just a little daytime power nap, but I'm gonna give it 4 out of 10. I'm gonna go and quickly sew a nice little slip cover for that mattress so it matches the whole thing. The desk bed is complete. Well, first we need to iron the sheets. Nothing like freshly ironed sheets. Okay, I take that back. 2 more things. I think I absolutely have to put on my Zoom pajamas. Work up top, pajamas down below. It's basically the vibe of this bed. I am going to change into this lovely attire and we will see the desk bed in all of its glory. And it is a certified mess back in the studio. But the fantastic news is that the desk bed is a certified unnecessary invention. After filming that video, durability is probably gonna be a 2 out of 10, but the design, 10 out of 10 for the desk bed. You have a desk up top and you've got a bed on the bottom, or the opposite, like I said before. I also expect to win 0 awards in the Modern Maker Podcast Desk Challenge. And if you're gonna leave a hate comment on my woodworking skills, probably didn't make it this far in the video anyway, so I'll see you down in the comment section. Smash like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I will see you at the next invention. See ya.